guys, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to teach you how to make a simple calculator in Scratch 3.0. So my motive of this tutorial is to show you how to take input from the user and save that as a variable, how to make and edit the value of variables, and of course how to use the operator blocks. I'm not going to go too fancy with the graphics, but you guys can do whatever you want in that case. Alright, let's jump right into this. So first things first, I'm gonna create a new project. So create, let it load up, create a new project. Okay, so first I'm gonna delete my Scratch sprite because I don't need it. And then I'm gonna rename this to simple calculator. Now I'm gonna start by making all the sprites for this game. So first paint, and I'm gonna make the plus sign. So a line down, across. Okay, that should do. Set the size to 80. I think that's perfect for me. You guys can change it to whatever you want. Okay. Right, which will be our multiplication. So cross here. I think we need to make the second one first a little. Yeah. A bit too big. Yeah, it should do. Okay. Again, set this to 80 and put this over here. Then the divide, so a line and two dots. Alright, that should do. I'm gonna put this set size to 80 and put that there. And finally, for the last one, we're gonna make the subtract, which is a simple line. Size to 80 because that's what's working for all the other sprites, and put that here. Okay, now I'm going to make the variables. So going to code variables. I'm going to make a variable multiply, making add, making subtract, and making divide. Yeah. And for the numbers, we're gonna store them in variables too. So we're gonna make one more called number 1 and one more called number 2. Alright. So these are all appearing here. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Add here, subtract here, divide here. I think I'm gonna move the sprite a little higher. Okay. So divide here and multiply over here. Now number 1 here and number 2 here. Okay, sorry, I have to make one more sprite because that's gonna hold our input code. So go into code, events, when flag is clicked, ask the user for input. So we're gonna use the ask block from the sensing and set this to please enter number 1 and then we're going to tell the command to set the value of number 1 to the answer that the person gives us. So we're going to set number 1 to answer. Now just duplicate this and set it to number 2. So number 2 and number 2. Alright. So if we run that as it is right now, enter number 1 will be 12, enter number 2 will also be 12, and you can see that it appears up here. Alright, now I'm going to start coding all of these sprites. So go into addition, when flag is clicked, we can use the when the sprite clicked, we want to give the answer of the number 1 plus number 2. So we're going to use the plus block. We have to take set add to number 1 plus number 2, like this. So this will work. So we're gonna duplicate this into multiply, into divide, and subtract. Go to multiply. You wanna remove this, set this to multiply, and operators. The asterisk, this means to multiply variables number 1 and number 2. Alright, divide, same thing. Set this to divide. Remove this, operators, divide number 1 and number 2. Last for subtraction, subtract here. Then go to operators, we're gonna take the minus sign, variables number 1 and number 2. Alright, if you check that, it should work now. So I'm gonna enter 10 and 12. So if you see, if I click multiply, it will give me 120 because that's the product of 10 and 12. Add will give me 22. Divide will give me 0.833333. This is because it will divide the numbers as number 1 to number 2. I won't check if it's greater or not. I won't remove the remainder or anything. It'll just convert it into decimal point. And subtract will give us a negative 2 because 10 is less than 12. Alright, I just noticed one thing. Every time we need to run this program, we're gonna reset all the variables to their first. So set add to 0. I'm gonna just set divide to 0. Set multiply. Set number 1. Set number 2, and finally set subtract. So set subtract to 0. Now every time we run the program, then it will refresh all the numbers. And we can say 12 maybe. That will be 1.4, working, and this is working. Alright guys, if you enjoyed, please remember to subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications bell. If you have any doubt, post it down in the comments below or on our Discord server, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.